Hello, Luna. Is that it? Is that it? Hello, Blakey. Hello, child. Blakey, I think it was you that suggested it to me. I don't know. It was one of y'all. But you suggested that I should make a gender bend of all of my characters. So, that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to find this one hair in particular that I cannot find again. Ah, there it is. There it is. Huzzah! I think it's pretty easy to tell who I'm doing first. Hello, Fallen. I love the rules. Where'd it go? There it is. Maybe, I think that'll work. Maybe. Oops. Yeah, that sounds about right. Luna, you've missed a lot. I've adopted a lot of children, and a lot of them are cannibals, and it's very interesting. Hey, bestie. Don't ask. Sorry. Excusez-moi. I don't think this hair is gonna work. Yeah, I did. I gotta burp again. I think that'll work, maybe. This is going to be a kind of a short stream because I have a choir concert to go to. I'm not going to be performing in it, but I will be watching my sister. I messed that update. There we go. Yeah, go get Flippy. Go get Flippy. I'm defying gravity. I really like that song. I've grown to like it. I never really liked. Honestly, when I first saw Wicked, I didn't like the music was okay, but I've learned to like it a little more. It is hot. Oh my gosh, it is hot in this room. We need ears, ears, ears. Second is the one that's under the hair, right? No, it's third. Sorry, I'm not reading. I am not reading chat. You have to cook dinner. Ugh. Cooking dinner is always annoying. Okay, sure, get there. There we go. had to. Fallen, bro. Okay, I'm literally sweating. I need to turn the fan. Ow! Bro, my freaking bed just shocked me. I have been so freaking shockable today. It's not even funny. Oh, that's better. You just kicked a baby out of the window of a 9-story house because it ate all my Cocoa Puffs and it spoiled my Cocoa Melon? Wow! Oh, come on, Fallen. Come on! This is how I'm staring at you, bro. Quit. Freaking. Sorry. Tweaking out a little bit there. Yes. Oh, come on, Fallen. I don't think I like the back hair. I'm gonna change it. Flipping! Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Still a little upset, but I'm fine. I am a lot better. Bestie. Bad. No drowning children. It's just Nutella. It's too nutty. Give me your tragic story of the day. What, Luna? What? Okay, I like how Teddy's body, or what did I need? Hold on, give me a second. Anyways, as I was saying, I like how her body's just casually disconnected from her legs. That's not terrifying at all. Really? I didn't. Hold on. Guys, what should Teddy's gender bend name be? That's great. Okay, tragic story of the day is a girl in class brought her phone to school when she wasn't allowed to, so I smashed it. Her mom came into school and beat her ass in front of everyone, and I laughed. Wow. Bah. Okay, sorry. I'm back. I was picking at my nails. What? I just lost my train of thought. Where the frick was I? Sorry, it's too quiet. I just heard my brother squeal from down here. Great. From up here, I guess I should say. Oh, Issa, I had a panic attack in school today in the middle of the student council meeting. When I came back to class, everyone was crowding me and making noises, and my attack worse. Aw, I'm sorry, child. I'm sorry. Oh, here's a virtual hug I'm sending. I'm sorry. That's messed up. I just heard my brother bark. Should I be scared? I'm gonna give him a belt just because. Give her a belt just because I don't like how she's freaking separated from her own damn body. Could it have been a service dog, do you think, Luna? Like, you know? Why is your mom's best friend yelling at you? We need a name. What's Tendy's gender bed named? You know what? Hold on. I have an idea. Give me a second. Okay then, Luna. Hey, Lily, what's up? How do you even say that, Blakey? I don't even know how to say that. I'm thinking you're saying teetily. Blah, 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 blah. Teed lie. Tedlu. Tedlu. Am I saying it right? Maybe. That was really ugly, but I don't care. Guys, I'm low-key thinking about changing my profile picture again because I don't like it. Where is it at? Hot wings. You yum yum. Ah! Guys, my phone's at 20%. That's bad. Gravity. I'm sorry. I have kind of a lot of energy right now. Lucky Ducks, if we had watered down pie with spoiled chocolate milk, I think I was moving. What? That's very interesting, Flippy. Haha, I found it. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, so I actually, quick fun fact, I actually made my characters genderbend in Gacha Club, a few months ago. And so I guess we named them James and Jasmine, Teddy and Tori, Diana and Danny. So yeah. Bro, I did the shoulder boulder trend and my video got taken down. I do not miss it though. That trend, oh my gosh, those lyrics. Oh, guys, it's when I turned James into Michael Afton. Ah! We got regular, we got security guard, we got dead, and we got mask covered, and then we got the kind of sort of version thing with him. I forgot what it's called. Hey, Char. Hello. Isabella Lip, you are my twin, and we are having soft tacos later. Oh, Char, what's your good news? Tell me. Oh my gosh. Yes. I got into Homer's English. Oh, Illusion Disc. Yeah, that's... I don't know why I cannot. Hey guys, look, when I first reached 1,000. That was 7 months ago. Wow. Damn. Sorry, headshot there. Damn. I did not post that much back then. And now I have like another 200 videos. It's probably because of all the live streaming. Look, my first live. Oh, honors English. That's good. I mean, you're higher up and you're smarter. No anxiety attack. Mama Maple. Oh, Maple, hello. I saw Mama Maple. I'm like, oh, Maple's here. Guys, look. I'm sorry, another face shot. I made this map during an assignment. Yeah. Isn't it beautiful? Sorry, foot shot again. You know me. I'm sorry. I have a lot of energy. I know I said that earlier. Oh, give me comments. I want to start a conversation. I guess I really did start a conversation. Yep, got the dog shot. Every stream, guys, you're gonna get a dog shot. Okay, I will be right back. I'm being summoned. I'll be back. See, I told you I'd be back. Was gone for like 5 minutes, guys. Sorry, I'm checking something real quick. Hello, Eddie, the unknown spaghetti. Do you have anything you can listen to music on or something? Like, normally what helps me calm down is that if I play my favorite song, it'll work. Eddie, why are you kicking babies? Naughty. I'm okay. Yes, I just said okay. You gotta get your daily dose of dog shots. I know I said that earlier, but I don't care. Guys, do you want me to read some lore to you? Do you want lore reading? Here, I'll make a vote. Do you want me to read my OC's lore? Yes or no? People! Sorry. I was just laughing at myself for how, bro, I haven't edited it. That's what I was just laughing at. Edited it. Sorry. Edited it. But anyways, this is all of James's lore. Yeah. Well, we don't talk about that. So, which James stories would you like to hear first? We can talk about James's parents, which is in this right here. We can talk about when he was 4, when he was 7, when he was 13, and then we got a little bit of 15. 13 was a very long year for him. I also have more to add. So where would you like to start? Billie Jean is not. Wait, hold on. Let me do this properly. Pew, 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 pew. Da-da-da-da-da-da. All right. What do we have? We decided? Do we want? Oh. When he was 4. I got you. Blech. Sorry, y'all. Fail. Okay. Okay, honestly, the 4 years old one is actually really boring, but whatever. Okay, I will straight up slap you guys with a heads up. This might be disturbing. Just for the record. Hold on, I need to skim read this really quick. Skim read. Oh, I'm kind of cringing. Sorry. Oh, I'm cringing, guys. Why am I cringing? Okay. If you're wondering why I'm at school at night, it's because I have after-school lessons. Right now, I'm a student council in a staff meeting because I'm head of student council, so I need the low volume. Hey, that's cool. You're head of student council? That's awesome. I just can't miss your life. Okay. I guess I'll read 4 years old for you guys, but it kind of makes me cringe reading it. Okay. Whew. So this is when he was 4, obviously. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I'm really debating. Okay. I'll read it. I don't want to though. I'm sorry. Feet, hold my stand. I'm sorry, I'm making excuses. Okay. I quietly walked out of my room, doing my best to not make a noise. I was hungry and wanted to get something to eat without my dad hitting me. Luckily, my room was right next to the kitchen. Luckily, my room was right next to the kitchen. I slowly climbed onto the counter and opened the cabinet. There wasn't much, but I did spot some peanuts. I grabbed them, and then I slowly got off the counter and went back to my room. I started snacking on the peanuts, and I was enjoying my time in the quiet while munching. But then there was a slam, like a door. I knew that it was my dad. I was hoping he wouldn't wake up, but it turned out he did. I heard footsteps coming towards my room, and I quickly hid my snack and went to the corner, scared of what he might do. Then the noise stopped, and I heard him walking away. "James, come here now," I heard him yell. I felt my heart sink. Was he gonna hit me? Did he notice I took the peanuts? I thought while slowly getting up. I walked out, and I was greeted by my father standing in front of me. "You needed me?" I said quietly. "Why the hell is the kitchen a mess?" He asked in a pissy tone. Smack sound. I fell to the ground and I felt tears forming in my eyes in pain. You know damn well you're supposed to clean the kitchen every day, so get to it now, he said, walking towards the front door. Next time you forget, it'll be worse, he said, slamming the door. I put my hand over my face to try to help the pain. I don't understand, I thought to myself. What was I doing wrong? I said, crying out loud. I got up and ran to the bathroom and looked in the mirror. The place where he'd hit me was red and slowly turning purple. I grabbed a bandage and put it on my face, and I went back out to the kitchen and started cleaning. I didn't understand why he treated me like this, but I'm sure he'd be nice to me someday, right? Anyways, haha, welcome. We're lore reading, Eddie. So what do you guys think of that? That was when he was 4. I've read 7 years to you guys. This is when he went blind in his eye. But I can still read to you, I guess. Apparently my teacher... What? Are you for... I have a real... Flippy, are you for real or are you tripping with me? Because if so, that is like making me want to bash my head into the wall. Oh! How old is your teacher? Is your teacher a gotcha adult? Eddie, it's only like 3,000 words. Hold on. Word count. Yeah. Oh, 4,000. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, would you guys like me to read 7 years, except this time I'll actually read the detail, like the extra details, like what happened after he got like hurt and stuff. Wow. That's wild. No hate, though. Yeah, also, if you see me, like, kind of picking at my leg right here, I have a hole in my pants. Alright, we got a yes on the freaking 7 years, so here we go. Sorry, I just heard my brother make some weird noise downstairs. Okay, here we go. School was my way of escaping my home life. It was nice, but then again, it wasn't. Every time I went to school, I always had the urge to hurt people, make them cry, and watch tears fall from their eyes, just like me. One person I particularly picked on was named Ash. He was part cat, and had one amethyst eye and one black eye with a scar going through. He had brown skin and black and purple hair. Whenever I'd pick on him, his brother, Teddy, would come along. Teddy was part wolf, black skin, long black hair, one purple eye, and one black eye with a scar going through it. Just for the record, they were born like that, so it's something that was passed down, just for the record. Anyways, Teddy would always defend Ash. I mean, I guess they were rather, so I actually really need to fix that line. It's, like, really messed up. Anyways, time skip. Right now he's bullying him. You're such a wimp, I said, pushing Ash to the ground. Why are you so mean, he asked, almost crying. Because I can. And I feel like it, I said, kicking him. And then he suddenly burst out crying. That's when I felt a wave of regret go over me. Suddenly, Teddy spawned in front of me. I was startled by it and stepped back a bit. When I looked up, I noticed Teddy was different. His hair was darker, both of his eyes were black, and he looked extremely pissed. Stay away from him, he yelled, and then he struck at my face. I fell back in shock. I felt a burning sensation come from my eye, and I took my hand off my face, and I saw that there was blood all over it. I lost my line. I looked up at Teddy, and he had this look of shock and hurt on his face. I looked at his hands, and there were bloody claws. I started screaming. The scream got everyone's attention, and there was a circle of people around us. Teddy put his hand over his mouth, still in shock of what he just did. Suddenly, I felt myself losing consciousness, and I had already been on the ground, but I felt my head hit the floor. Then, nothing. Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, Time skip. A few hours later, when I woke up, I wasn't quite sure where I was at the moment. I just listened to what was around me. I heard people, heart monitors, and footsteps. I was in a hospital. I opened my eye, and I was indeed in a hospital, but I couldn't open my other eye. I put my hand up to it, and it was covered with an eye patch. I sat up. My head hurt, and my vision was a bit blurry. I got out of bed, and I went to the bathroom and stood in front of the mirror. My appearance seemed different. Well, it had always been different. I had black and blonde hair, tan skin, and blue eyes. Not sure what kind of color, though. I looked at my arms, and I saw some scars and bruises that my dad had given me. And out of curiosity, I lifted the eye patch, and I saw the new scar on my face. And I lost my line. Oh, it looked nasty. The dried blood, and there was dried blood and scabs already. And it formed. Okay, sorry, I'm back. They formed. James, are you in there? I heard a woman asking with a bit of concern. Yes, why? I asked. I was just making sure. Come out whenever, or whatever. I don't know. I messed up that line. Come out soon. I need to take a look at your eye, the woman said, with a bit of relief. Okay, I said, putting the eye patch back on. Sorry, I need to catch my breath. I read fast. I walked out of the bathroom, and the doctor greeted me. She had pale skin with black hair. Okay, why don't you sit up on your bed so I can take a look, the woman asked. I got up on the bed, and she slowly took off the eye patch. It burned a bit when she did, but I stayed calm. She grabbed a rag. Wait, let me zoom in a little bit here. She grabbed a rag and looked at my eye a bit, and then pushed the rag against my eye. The rag was warm, and it felt nice on my skin. So, how did this happen, kiddo? She asked while writing some things down. I said hesitantly, sitting there in silence a little bit before thinking of a response. It's okay if you don't want to tell me, she said while grabbing some cotton balls out of the cabinet. She returned that voice crack. She returned to me, removing the rag, and put what seemed like peroxide on the cotton ball. Okay, this might sting a bit, she told me, putting the cotton ball up to the wound. I hissed at the pain. It does sting really bad, actually, I said, resisting the urge to cry. I'm sorry, bud. It's just for a little longer. We don't want it to get infected. Hold on. Okay, sorry. I thought someone was coming. It's just my stinking brother running up and down the stairs. Let me find it. Okay, after she cleaned it, sorry. After she cleaned it, she put the warm rag back on. Okay, when I'm done writing something down, I want you to try to open your other eye, okay? She asked while grabbing her clipboard. I took the rag off my eye and slowly started opening. Once I managed to get my eye open, I saw nothing but a tiny bit of light. I felt panic go through me. What's wrong? The doctor asked with a bit of concerned look on her face. I can't see, I said, shaking. The doctor's face went into a bit of worry. Okay, I'll be right back, bud, she said, writing something down, and then she left the room. I felt a wave of panic go through me. I couldn't be blind, I thought to myself. I felt myself starting to breathe fast and heavy, and it was just like I couldn't breathe at all. I tried to call out for help, but it wasn't working. Just then, the same doctor came in, and when she saw me, she ran up to me. Hey, calm down, deep breaths, she said, putting her hands on my chest and back. Struggling, I said, I can't be blind. Sorry. Deep breath, in through the nose, out through the mouth, she said. Then there was a sudden inhale with a shaky exhale. Time skip. Eventually, after calming down, I found out I was going to be permanently blind in my left eye. It hurt so much that I was no longer going to be able to see throughout one of my eyes, and it ended up taking weeks, even months, to fully heal. When I got home, my dad was furious. What the hell were you thinking? He yelled. I stood up I just stood there taking whatever he was going to do to me. Now I have to take care of these damn medical bills because of you. He proceeded to slap me and then push me to the ground. I'm sorry, I said, crying a bit. He grabbed me by the hair and then dragged me to my room. And then he threw me in the room and then slammed the door. Boom! That happened when he was just 7. What do you think? Intense, right? Anyways, I need to move up to my bed. My phone is dying. Eating a gravity. So yeah, that was 7. What do you think? Honestly, I should probably do like a little chapter for each year of his life. But I don't know. Okay, I thought he was 17. This is like his life story right here. So, like what I just read, he was 7 years old when it happened. Oh. I'm stressed. Okay, well, you want to read what happened to him when he was 13? Well, I guess technically I'll be reading it, but would you like to hear it? I mean, there's only 2 people in here, so... Yeah, Wicked's good. I like it. Okay, now I will also give a heads up. 13 is also kind of disturbing. Let me find the word. Blade cutting through my skin. This is where things take a very, very dark turn. Hello, Flippy. What are you umming for? Slay. I actually plan, I'm doing a story called Untold James Stories, and this is actually going to be one of them right here. But you guys will just get a little spoiler. Anyways, 13 years old. Here we go. This is a long one, so bear with me here, okay? This is a very long one. Alright. Hold on, I gotta itch my head first. Okay. My dad's abuse only got worse as I got older. In a result, my dad's... Wait, what? Okay, ignore this line right here. My dad's abuse only got worse as I got older. Anything I did resulted in me being hurt or abused. I guess that's the same thing, whatever. One time, though, my dad used a knife to hurt my arm. And there was something about the blade cutting through my thin skin brought me a sense of comfort. It was tingling in the cold knife on my skin and felt nice. I didn't want to use a kitchen knife, so I started saving my money to buy my own. I knew it was a risky move, but I hired someone to go buy me a knife. I made money from doing stuff for our neighbors while my dad was out doing something. This would go on for a few weeks. I eventually saved up about $200. I went to a store and went to the knife section. I looked around for the one that I liked, and there were many that I did like, but the one I went with was a crimson red knife in the design with a pretty design on a handle. I made a quick sketch of it on my notebook, and then I left the store. I found a person willing to go buy me the knife for a small price. I met up with him in an alleyway. Time skip. What does a kid like you want a knife for? The man said, taking off his hoodie. He looked up and down at me. I had scars covered. I had all my scars covered. Oh my gosh, speak. Ugh. Calm. Okay, let me just restart. What's a kid like you want a knife for? The man took off his hood. He looked up and down at me. I had all my scars covered, and I had my hoodie on. Just for self-defense, I said, handing him the sketch and the money. That's $200. The knife I want is crimson red and about $100. I want you to pay extra to get it sharp, and the rest is all yours, I told him. He looked at me once more while taking the piece of paper and the $200. All right, kid, you got a deal, he said, holding out his hand. It was a little awkward, but I shook his hand back. Oh, and kid, he said before he went, if you ever need favors for stuff like this, kid, hit me up. You're not that bad, he said, handing me a piece of paper with his address on it. Okay, I said back. The man went inside the store, and about 20 minutes later, he came out with a freshly sharpened knife in a deep red case. He handed the box to me. Now be careful, it's sharp. Now be careful, it's sharp, he said, handing me the receipt. Thank you, I told him. Stay safe, kid, he yelled as he walked away. Time skip. When I got home, my dad wasn't there yet, but I still ran to my room. I grabbed the box out of my pocket and opened it. It was the exact knife I saw and wanted. It was a beauty. The design of the grip and the crimson color of the oh my gosh. There's people up here. I don't want to keep reading if there's people up here. Actually, I think they're downstairs. I'll be fine. Okay. The design and the grip of the crimson color of the knife was and the nice leather black handle. Oh my gosh, that made no sense. I'm sorry. The blade was a nice crimson color, and the and the grip was black leather. I gently ran my finger through the blade, and I felt it cutting into my skin, but not deep enough to make it bleed. It was just as sharp and just how I wanted it. I folded the knife back and put it back in its box, and I hid the box under my bed. Just then I heard a slam on the door. I knew it was my dad. Knowing him, he was probably just mad again. I sat on the floor, hugging my legs, when my dad burst into my room. I just found out that you've been doing stuff for the neighbors, he said, raising his voice. It was true, but I didn't want to tell him. You know damn well you're not supposed to leave the house, he said, yelling and grabbing my arm, forcing me to stand up. I'm sorry, I muttered. I'm sick of this behavior, James, he said, throwing me. I hit my head on the wall, and then I fell back on the floor. He left the room, and seconds later came back. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I forgot I made this really brutal. Oh my gosh, guys, I made this brutal. Damn! Do you guys want to hear it? It's really brutal. Also, if you're wondering about this, let's just say an autistic kid attacked me. Okay. I'll listen. Damn, Flippy, I'm sorry about that. I really am. Sorry, child. Okay. He left the room, but seconds later he came back holding a wooden bat. Dad, please, I stuttered, trying to throw myself farther back against the wall. You should have thought about that before deciding to leave the house, exposing yourself, he said, lifting the bat. Then, when I woke up, I could barely move. I looked over at my arm, and it was badly bruised. I can't say bruised, guys. It was badly bruised and bleeding a little. I slowly lifted my hand and put it on my head. And when I removed it, it was covered in blood. It hurt so much to move. It hurt to think. Everything hurts. This is making me sad, guys. How is my own writing making me emotional? That is insane. Okay. I felt tears run down my face. I slowly went up, tried to make my way to my bed, but I didn't make it and passed out. When I awoke, I didn't remember what happened that day. It was not to mention where my head was. There was a small, dried pool of blood. My hair was dirty with dried blood and hair oil. The once open wounds were closed with a scab on them. My stomach was killing me, and I was very thirsty. I got up and went to the bathroom. I was afraid of what the damage might look like, and I looked in the mirror. It was bad, but not too bad. I had dried blood on my face and the spot where the bleeding came from. There was also bruises everywhere on my arms, but it wasn't that bad. I went back into my room and peeked out the window to see if my dad had left. His car wasn't parked in the driveway, so I got started. First thing I did was drink some water because I desperately needed it. Then I took a quick shower to get the blood off my hair and face. After my shower, I bandaged up my arms and the marks on my face and then put my hoodie on. I next moved on to cleaning the house. It was the thing I didn't want to do, but my dad would beat me again. I started on the kitchen, making sure every inch of the kitchen was clean, even if it meant getting on my hands and knees. Then I moved to the living room where I found 7 beer bottles on the table. My heart sank a bit. I wanted my dad to stop drinking. When he drank, he was abusive the most. And when he wasn't, he was more verbal than physical. I managed to clean the entire house in about 2 hours. Just went back to my room. My head was throbbing with pain. Everything hurt, and I just face planted on my bed and ended up falling asleep. Time skip. When I woke up, it was night. I was hungry, starving actually. I peeked out of my bedroom, and I saw that my dad was there, but someone else was with him. I wasn't sure who, so I grabbed my hoodie, put it on, and curled up on my bed again. A few minutes later, I heard a mysterious person outside my room. "Hey, Chris, what's in this room, hun?" I heard the person say while slowly turning the door handle. It was a woman. I sat up and I put my back against the backboard of my bed. When the door opened, the woman looked at me, then looked back at Chris. "Chris, I didn't know you had a son," the woman said, cheerfully entering the room. "Hey, bud, my name's Lindsay. What's your name?" she said cheerfully while holding out her hand. I saw my dad standing in the door frame, arms crossed. I could tell he was angry at me. My name's James," I told her slowly, shaking her hand. "Yep, that's my son James," my dad said, walking over, still glaring at me. "Well, I hope you don't mind, but me and your dad have been seeing each other for a while. If that's okay," she said, grabbing my dad's hand. "It's okay, I don't mind," I said shyly. I was still curled up in a ball against the backboard to prevent her from seeing any scars. She looked up at my face. Maybe it was my eye she was looking at. "Hey, bud, what happened to your eye?" she said, reaching out her hand to get a better look. I gently grabbed her hand and put it back to her side. "I got into a fight," I said quietly. Lindsay looked at my dad, who just kind of stood there, not saying anything. She looked back over at me. "Can I see more?" she asked. I lifted my hair from my face, but made sure not to show anything else. Even though it was 6 years ago, it still looked bad, at least to me. She put her hand on my face, and I flinched a little. She was just feeling the scar. "Why'd you flinch, hon?" she said, slowly removing her hand from my face. "I just don't like being touched." I lied to myself. The truth was I thought she was going to hit me or something. "Okay, sweetie," she said, smiling a bit. "Are you hungry at all? We have some leftover food from earlier," she said, smiling. She must have known I was hungry, considering you could hear my stomach growling from miles away, what felt like. I saw my dad leave the room. I could tell he was mad. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I can tell he was mad. I bet he didn't want me to find out about Lindsay. "Yes," I said quietly. She got up and a few seconds later entered my room holding a box of food. "Here, bud, eat up. Have as much as you want," she said, smiling. I'm going to go finish the movie with your dad, but feel free to join us," she said, walking out of the room. I felt a little bit of joy and relief that I was finally going to be able to eat something, and I opened the box, and what I believed, I don't even know how to say this, because my friend actually suggested this food to me, but I opened the box, and it was what I believed to be takoyaki, I think. Takoyaki. It smelled and looked delicious, and I grabbed the plastic fork Lindsay had gave me, and I ate it up. And for the first time, I couldn't eat anymore. It wouldn't let me. It was weird. Time skip. Or not time skip yet. I set the rest of the food down and got out my journal and started jotting down notes about Lindsay and how she was nice, fed me, and everything like that. Well, Flippy, you're my child. I should care about you. Anyways, so yeah, that was 13. That's when he was 13. It was a long journey, and I know I technically didn't really bring up the knife afterwards, but I tried to not get that, close about it, I guess. But what did I even write 15 about? Well, I guess I can kind of get started on 15. But that's up to you guys. So do you want me to do 15 or not? I mean, it's probably a yeah, but defying gravity. Okay. We got a yes. We're doing it. One thing I always hated was my birthday. Every year on my birthday, I had to go to school and deal with people that bullied me and then go home to my dad, drunk and all ready to beat me. Even with this new family, every year it would happen. Even with his new family, every year it would happen. I woke up to my stepsister jumping on me. Brother, wake up, she screamed. I sat up, yawned, and groaned. Mama made breakfast. Come on, she said, jumping off of me. I looked over at my clock, and it read 7:48 a.m. I had about 20 minutes before the bus would get here. I got out of bed and put some gloves on. I'd always worn gloves around my stepmom, just so she wouldn't question me. So I always wore gloves so she wouldn't ask. I walked out of my room, and the smell of breakfast hit me like a slap in the face. I saw my stepsister waiting by the counter, patiently for her food. Good morning, James. My stepmom, Lindsay, said while flipping some bacon. Morning, I said quietly, sitting down. It was indeed my 15th birthday, but as I said earlier, I hated my birthday. To me, it wasn't worth separating. Did you sleep okay? She asked, and then that's all I have. I heard enough. I'm crying because of this story. I'm sorry. That's just his life story. What is this? Defying gravity. Nothing hits me more than this scene right here. This is probably the most intense part of my book right here. It's also the most saddest part of my book, so I probably won't read it to you if you don't want me to, because it does contain, well, let me see. Okay, but Flippy, to be fair, this is only one OC that I haven't really given any other major huge trauma. Besides maybe DJ, but that's about it. If you don't know, DJ is Teddy's and Ash's dad. But yeah, so this is basically this is one sentence that'll describe basically what's happening. Here you go. If you come any closer, I'll walk off. Excuse me. Please warn me because I'm very sensitive. Yeah, I know. That's why I kind of gave some warnings before reading some of them. I don't think I'll read that one just because it's so, like, it's a very intense scene, so I will probably not read this one, but if I can freaking find it. Sorry, I just came across an old story of mine. Here it is. This is my book. This is what it's called, Frenemies, and so far it's about 10,000 words. Burp. Honestly, I don't really think, like, so far there's been too many bad things in my book. Like, I think so far it's been, like, pretty chill. I mean, I guess kind of, besides, let me see. Besides this, all this right here, that's, like, connected from other parts, so all that together. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I think Teddy's point of views are a lot better than James's, but... Okay, so this word right here is test, but it looks like a face. Like, I feel like that'd be like a face right here. Oh, that's Mr. Off... never mind. Sorry, I'm skim reading. Okay, maybe let me find, like, a sane, like a, not a sane, gosh, like a chill scene. Super chill. You know what's funny is that I actually use, like, half of my IRL teachers' names in this book. I just got a message. I have to go now. Otherwise, but I love you guys. You're my children. I love each and every one of you. I know how to, it is supposed to be a short stream. I know I wasn't technically done with what I was doing, but I am needed, so I have to go. So, goodbye, guys. I love you all. Toodles.